Welcome back to Future Fuse. Nobody knows or has control over what happens the next minute. The only thing we can do is make a decision based on the past and hope for the best. And things may sometimes go haywire and not at all in the way we expected. But here are some of the most important and probable events before 2050 that we could look forward to. Let's jump onto the video. The year 2024 will be significantly busier. In anticipation of a future manned journey, the corporation SpaceX ostensibly intends to launch its first rocket transporting goods to Mars that year. Maybe we could finally set foot on Mars soon. But the tragic news this year is that the International Space Station might run out of funding. But experts point out that this could be delayed until 2028. The Fehmarn Belt Fixed Link, which will provide a direct rail and highway link between North Germany and Copenhagen in Denmark, will finally be finished this year. 2025 will see another advancement in the space sector. The huge Magellan telescope will be completed this year. The telescope will have more than 10 times the resolution of the Space Hubble telescope. And it will officially be the world's largest observatory. This could prove useful in space studies. Furthermore, all coal-fired power plants in the UK will have totally been scrapped out. That could be a great step in reducing carbon footprint, and probably more countries would follow along. The year 2026 will probably witness a historical event as SpaceX may launch its first manned mission to Mars, a step forward to Planet B probably. What do you guys think? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. NASA also has a manned mission scheduled this year to a nearby asteroid. The construction of the Catalan Cathedral Sagrada Familia will finally be completed this year after 144 years after the construction works began in 1882. That is just mind-blowing. I would surely love to visit this architecture that took 144 years to complete, even in this technologically advanced era. If everything the SpaceX crew planned in 2026 goes well, in 2027, the crew will finally reach their destination and we will witness the first time humans step on Mars. Also this year, the full autopsy report of Elvis Presley would be opened after being sealed for 50 years after his death. The world's biggest space construction company, Orbital Assembly, has announced that they will be setting up a wheel-shaped hotel in space by 2026. The hotel will have the capacity to accommodate 260 people at a time. The hotel will be called Voyager Station and will have all the amenities like any other regular hotel, including a gourmet restaurant, entertainment zone, and even a gym. The CEO of Orbital Assembly, Mr. John Blinkow, said that a small 40-meter diameter prototype would be first launched under this project. Then, with the help of the prototype's semi-automatic construction capability, the rest of the hotel will be built. The Summer Olympics will take place in Los Angeles, California in 2028. It is also predicted that Venice, the favorite destination of many couples for a honeymoon or romantic getaway, will become uninhabitable. But why? Well, it is predicted that by 2028, Venice will be completely submerged underwater. The most beautiful city in Italy will vanish from the maps. San Francisco and Los Angeles would be interconnected by a high-speed railway line by the end of this decade in 2029, allowing travelers to travel between the two major cities in only 2 hours and 20 minutes. It is also predicted that a huge asteroid named Apophis will pass close to the Earth in 2029. There's a probability of 2.7% that it'll hit the Earth's surface, and if that happens, the whole Earth will be destroyed. Guys, do you think the end of the Earth is near? Now, the next decade is going to be far more interesting and happening. NASA plans to send a manned expedition to Mars at some point this decade, so even if everything did not go as planned by the SpaceX crew in 2027, humanity has another chance of landing on Mars this decade. This decade, China is also planning a manned mission to the Moon. Russia is scheduling their manned mission to the Moon in 2031. Now, that is a lot of space technology advancements in a year. What do you guys think? Will all these space missions probably be successful? Comment down your thoughts. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel to stay updated on interesting content like this. Fast forward to 2036 and we're looking at one of humanity's greatest achievements, Breakthrough Starshot. In a nutshell, the idea is to be able to launch minuscule spacecraft to the nearest star system to Earth, the Alpha Centauri star system. Here, in the habitable zone, there is a planet in the Proxima Centauri system that may host some kind of extraterrestrial life. Hopefully, if launched in 2036, the tiny ships will be able to take precise pictures of the strange planet when they reach the system 20 to 30 years later. We might find some neighbors soon. The first summer without ice in the Arctic could occur in 2037. Whoa, That is super scary. If that happens, there will be a lot of chaos for the entire world. All the water due to melted ice may claim the lives of thousands. I wonder what the climate would be like by then. I hope this prediction does not come true. Global warming is a real issue, and we should start addressing the issue right now. The sale of any gasoline or diesel-powered automobiles in France will be entirely prohibited by the year 2040, and I hope more countries will do the same, and possibly earlier, so that we can avoid the condition of the Arctic that has been predicted for 2037. Again, the emphasis on actions to protect our Earth and reduce global warming is raised. The world population is expected to exceed 9 billion people in 2042, and this year will see Americans of European ancestry become a minority group in the United States for the first time. Also, the world's first trillionaire could emerge this year. The next prediction is that The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, among other J.R.R. Tolkien works, will become public domain in 2044. According to renowned futurist Ray Kurzweil, a technological revolution is predicted to occur in 2045. This means that this year, we will see that technological advancements are so fast that artificial intelligence could surpass human intelligence and would lead to major alterations in society. Do you guys think this is a situation of concern, as many say it would be? The Antarctic Treaty will be reviewed in 2048, which could result in the opening of the mining and oil industries on the continent for the first time ever. Another environmental concern. The exploitation would be massive, causing more serious environmental issues. Already, environmentalists have raised concerns regarding deteriorating glaciers, melting ice, and rising sea levels. We would possibly be washed off of the Earth's surface before we could see the rest of the predictions come true. And finally, as we arrive at year 2050, half of the Amazon's forests will have disappeared. This will leave millions of animals without shelter. This will also cause the extinction of various species of flora and fauna. Our future generations may not be able to see many of the magnificent creations of nature. More than 70% of the population will be living in the cities, and half the population may not have access to clean drinking water. Now that's a scary prediction. What would our physical and mental health be like? And what meager remains of this wonderful planet will we have for our future generations? 76 years will be the global life expectancy by 2050. Artificial intelligence would have taken a crucial role in our lives. Automated homes, offices, schools, and everything would make life much easier. Every house would probably have an AI-powered robot that could cook, clean, and take care of the house. If so, I'm not sure I'd move an inch even to fetch water. Self-driving cars would also become a common sight, and possibly hundreds or thousands of people could be residents of Mars, working and living there. And transactions on Mars would not be through physical money, but only cryptocurrencies. How cool would it be if we could go to the massive red planet for a summer vacation? With that, we come to the end of today's video. We saw a lot of predictions for technological advancements and other areas. These may or may not come true. There's a lot to look forward to in the next decade. These things are both exciting as well as concerning. Let us know what you think about the impact of technology in the comments. Do you think technology will impact the world in a good or a bad way? Also, don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date about the amazing technologies our future has to offer. See you in the next video. Adios, guys.